We are doing something a little different this month. What is that dog doing? Uh-oh.
She's eating the bagel.
Hello and welcome back to our channel. My name is Sarah. If you're new here, we tend to show our groceries to all of y'all once a month because I'd like to shop once a month. We have a family of 12, 10 kids ages 16 down to 11 months. He is almost 12 months old. Yeah, so everybody's here still. All of our children are still home and there's a lot of us and we're feeding us all. And I like to buy my groceries once a month because I don't actually like to grocery shop very much. So, and I'm extremely thankful because right now pickup services are just really popular. So this time we did almost everything on a pickup service. Sam's Club pickup they do for free, and then we also did Walmart. They also do theirs for free. So just order it online, drive through and pick it up. And I'm gonna show you what we got for a month. Now halfway through the month we do go back for milk and fresh fruits and some fresh vegetables, but we tend to be heavy on the frozen vegetables the second half of the month. And so it's actually very little, unless we have like some special dinner we're doing. Last month we had that where we just ran through a store to get stuff, but it's rare, guys. Mostly we don't go back to the store at all. So I really plan the meals out for the whole month, planning snacks out. A lot of people tell me, how do you plan snacks out? Because if I would buy all my snacks for a month, my kids would eat them all at once. We have a plan, so that doesn't happen, but yeah, it works really good for us. And let me show you what we bought. By the way, our budget is $1,300 a month. What I buy in the middle of the month is about $150. Normally sometimes 100, sometimes 200. And this time I could not get milk. Like there was some milk available at the stores, but it was the expensive milk, not the milk I would normally buy. So I will have to walk through some store to get some milk. We get about 8 gallons each time we go. So we go through 16 gallons of milk a month. Here it is from Sam's Club. This is the bulk of it. We have it all kind of laid out on the table, and I'm gonna give you just a quick little tour of our food and show you, or kind of tell you how we use it. So we start out with these 2 huge bags of romaine lettuce. We love these as sandwiches and salad. We just wrap lettuce and cheese and mayonnaise in that to make a sandwich, which is awesome. This stuff we use for homemade pizzas, and we're going through a lot more of it now because we just started making pizzas again for lunch once a week. And then this cheese, we do about 1 bag a month with casseroles or different kinds of meals that call for cheese, tacos, whatever. But sometimes it's a little over, and so I've also been trying, when I have extra, to store some in my freezer. I've been working on my emergency food storage. We actually have a video of that because I did most of it, but there are a few items I'm still working on, and as we're eating out of it, I'm replacing it all the time. I don't want food to go bad in emergency storage, but this kind of thing freezes very well. We got a couple bags of red potatoes, a little honey, some maple syrup, some jelly. We haven't been going through quite as much honey lately, and we got this big bag of carrots. I'm gonna make this Indian dish that I love with chickpeas and carrots, and we need those. Brown sugar, just because we were out of it, and for cooking, my kids use it a lot for bacon stuff. And then we go through one of these huge mayonnaise every month, which is ridiculous. We got a box of raisins and some salsa. We cook with that a lot. And some coconut oil, just standard stuff. We haven't been doing applesauce for breakfast quite as much, but the kids do love having it once in a while for a snack. Most of the stuff we put in our emergency storage is stuff we eat on a regular basis, but my husband and I have been talking. We're trying to prepare for next year where we hear about food shortages possibly coming and that kind of thing, and we decided to just try a few different things that were very easy, just to have easy options. You know, once in a while you just need something really easy. So we're trying out these boxes of soup. We'll just use them for lunch and see if they go over well. Maybe we can pick up some more just to have a few really simple things in the emergency storage too that we would not normally eat. This cream of mushroom soup, I don't normally buy this either, but about once or twice a year we make a family favorite dish, and it's always right after the holidays because we make it with leftover turkey. So that's why I got that. We need it for that, and we need those too. Then we got all this tuna. This is how large families buy tuna. And then we got some beef broth and chicken broth. I've had this in my emergency storage, and we've been using it here and there, so I just wanted to replenish that. 3 bags of these bacon crumbles. These are so good in eggs and on salads, all kinds of things, and they're very good. 4 bags of these small mandarin oranges. They'll be gone in 4 days. And then we got 2 bags of apples and 2 large bags of oranges. So I forgot to put fruit on my online order, and Sam's is not one where you can go back and add. So those 6 bundles of bananas plus this fruit here cost $70. Yes, you heard that right. I don't know, does that seem high to you or low? What would fruit cost in your area? I think it seems high, but it wasn't too surprising to me. I do like the fruit that I get from Sam's Club. I might be able to get a little cheaper at Aldi sometimes, but I don't have as much luck there, especially when buying a lot of fruit. It can go bad on me quick. So that's what fresh fruit costs us. 70 bucks. I got 5 of these bags of did I get 5 or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. We've been using this for pizzas. So these make great lunches with a little spaghetti sauce or pizza sauce on it. We do the low sugar pizza sauce from Walmart, the Great Value brand. And then we do some mozzarella cheese and then sometimes pepperoni on top as well. I thought I ordered pepperoni at Sam's Club, but I didn't see it come through. So not sure what happened there. But they're just cheese pizzas, or with a little of those bacon crumbles is also great. I picked up these were sort of an impulse buy. By the way, when you shop online for your groceries, there are a lot less impulse buys, which saves you money in the end. But I was thinking of Thanksgiving and I wanted a couple easy options. Thanksgiving might be a little different for us this year, which I'll tell you about later. But easy will be helpful. So some good old stovetop dressing and some crescent rolls. You can tell how our Thanksgiving's gonna go, right? We got some bread. I normally get this somewhere else, but we got it at Sam's Club today. It was a pretty good price, actually. I got 16 loaves of that total, so 8 of these double packs. And then down here we got 10 bags of bagels. So got all my bread basically at Sam's Club today. And then we got 5 bags of these tortilla wraps, which are pretty healthy. I like these. And we go through 100 of them every month. We got some tortilla chips. There's a vegetarian casserole that the kids love to dip tortilla chips in and eat it that way. I was kind of running low on my frozen vegetables, so I stocked up on those. 2 big bags of green beans, 2 big bags of broccoli. We got this bag of rice cauliflower and this mixed broccoli Normandy. Frozen berries. And then we love roasting vegetables a lot. I actually have a bag of this left from the middle of the month that I picked up. And so we're gonna do Brussels sprouts and more broccoli. We would probably do 2 bags of broccoli for one meal for our family. And then these are just for dipping at lunches, along with carrots in homemade ranch for the kids. Love roasting these as well, plus I'm using them in a recipe. And then we got this cheese, 3 of them for the month. We put these a lot in tortillas with ham on those good tortillas over there, and then microwave them for 30 seconds and put a little mayonnaise on and roll them up, call them roll-ups. The kids love that. These are pre-sliced and it's really good cheese. Got a lot of butter. I think I usually go through just over 2 of these, so I'm getting extra from my freezer again. Butter freezes well. Each month I've been able to put away at least 1 of these. So one of these packs of 4. So that's good. Kind of stocking that up a little bit. I think I have 2 in there right now, so that'll be a 3rd. This spinach is for a recipe. I'm gonna make this whole thing. And then we got a couple of things of oatmeal. I haven't had to buy oatmeal for a while because I really stocked up in my emergency storage, accidentally too much, which was fine. We've been eating off of that, but it's time to start buying it again. And the Rotel tomatoes are also for my storage room. We've been eating some out of there. Got 3 of these 2 packs of meat. A ham. I really like this ham because it's thick, so we can just use 1 slice for each thing we're doing. And then one of the other lunches we've been doing is wheat thins. So there's 2 bags in here that are pretty large. So each one is a lunch. So this will be 4 lunches. We'll do this once a week for lunch. And I tried these cheese cubes. It was about $10 for this bag, but I'm hoping that lasts the whole month. We'll see. To use with crackers and then ham for a lunch. And then of course veggies to dip or fruit or whatever. Some heavy whipping cream. We do find ways to use this, and I figured with Thanksgiving we'll be making our own whipping cream or whipped cream. We also go through 2 sour creams a month. Love that around here. And got a lot of cream cheese, plenty of that because Thanksgiving again. And I have some leftover for last month, but I think we will use it. And some garlic. Love garlic this way. Okay, there's a couple other things I bought here that I don't normally get. Chicken thighs. I've been having trouble finding these frozen, at least at my Sam's Club. So I got 2 that we'll grill one day and then 2 for a recipe that I'm going to use. So I'll just put these in the freezer like that, but since we use the whole thing each time, I don't need to like separate it before I freeze it. If we need 2 trays of the chicken thighs for a meal, we would have a lot of leftovers. So It really is more like 4 meals worth of chicken thighs, I think, when I look at the pounds on them. They're about 6 pounds each, and they're boneless, skinless, so it should go pretty far. We have a whole cow in our freezer, one of our freezers, but we're going through it pretty fast, and we used up like the stewed beef really quickly. We have a lot of roasts that we can cut up for that, but I did get 5 of these. Once a week we eat Kenyan food, like on Mondays usually, and Solo loves to use stewed beef for that, so I just got 5. There are 5 Mondays this month in November, so I got 5 packages so we can use that, and if we don't use it, it'll store well in the freezer. So sort of stocked up on that. Like this one's $18 for the meat for our meal, $15, I don't know, it's all different. I let them pick it out for me, the pound obviously, so that affects the price of my overall haul a lot from what I see when I first check out. Sometimes if we're stretching meat, we can really do about half of this, but I don't think that's what Solo and the kids prefer. I think they prefer to use a whole one. So I have plenty there. We'll see what we use. Okay, we got some sausage here. I think it's 2 pounds and 2 pounds. So 4 pounds of sausage. I did breakfast burritos last month and they went over really well. We just made them all ahead and froze them. And then once a week for breakfast, I would pull them out the night before, put them in the fridge, and we just microwave them. So we'll use those same tortillas I talked about again, mix the sausage with eggs, and then when we run out of eggs, because we got to make a lot of them for us, or when we run out of sausage, excuse me, then we'll throw in the bacon crumbles. We've got these brats. That will just be one meal. I bought a couple jars of sauerkraut a month or 2 ago. I'm wanting to use them, so instead of just grilling these like we normally do, we may just do them a different way and do them with sauerkraut. So if you have any suggestions on how to do that, my heritage is German, a lot of it. And my grandma loves sauerkraut, but I haven't done it in a long time. I wanted to try it with the kids. Got a couple packages of string cheese. We just use these as snacks here and there. And I showed you the bananas. Oh, okay, I got a couple more things. Over here we have the dishwasher soap we use. When we got a new dishwasher, the guy who installed it said that we really need to use that brand. Otherwise, I don't usually buy name brand things, but it has worked really well for us. We got this laundry detergent. That's new for us. I don't know how I'm gonna store that thing. It's massive. It's really heavy too. Another benefit of buying your groceries online is you can read reviews, and the reviews on that were really good. They said it was such a great value and lots of stars on that. So I'm gonna try it out for laundry detergent. Seems like it will last for a long time for us. And then pull-ups, those I can't buy off-brand at Sam's Club anyway. And diapers. Even if I don't need pull-ups and diapers, I've just been buying them every month. And then whenever we have to walk into Sam's Club, I buy toilet paper. They didn't let me get it with my online order, but just trying to keep stocked up on some of those items that earlier this year taught us that can be hard to find. We don't want to miss them. So I use cloth diapers some. So I do have plenty of diapers. I think I missed showing you the big bag of chicken breasts in there too. So that's a 10-pound bag. Next up, let me show you my Walmart haul. We've got 3 large boxes of eggs. We've actually been going through 4 of those a month. I just don't have the fridge room for 4, so I'm gonna have to just pick up another one. If we go through a lot again, I'll pick up another one halfway through when I go back for fruits and fresh vegetables. I got some penne noodles. These are just whole wheat, and they're $1 a box, which is a great deal. They did not have frozen kale this time, but they did have frozen spinach, so I got as many as they would let me get. We do eat a lot of that. I'll put them in quiche probably this time. And then they finally had these. They let me get 12 of them. I've been trying for months. I have gotten them in person in Walmart. But this is their pizza sauce. We use it for pizzas, homemade pizzas. We use it for spaghetti sauce. It's low sugar, or no sugar added rather. I love it, so it's great for me to be able to stock up on these. Sorry to whoever came after me. Hope they still had plenty. But every time I've gone in there in person, they have had it, but they just never let me get it when I'm doing a pickup order for some reason. Got a big thing of paprika. I needed nutmeg. They didn't have that. They wanted to replace it with coriander. I was like, oh yeah, that's not the same thing. So I'll get that next month. I probably have enough to get through. I use it in my granola plus baking. I may have to get that somewhere. I don't know. Popcorn, we've been eating that for snack more again. Such an easy, cheap, quick snack that kids love. And I got a couple of just low carb things, 2 of these Halo Top ice creams and these Lily chocolate chips, which are no sugar, and these low carb tortillas just one bag of them for the month. So just have a few options. These are a couple things of cilantro and these small broccoli flowerets. There's a family recipe we love that we always make right after Thanksgiving and right after Christmas with leftover turkey. It's called turkey roll-ups, and it uses the tiny chopped frozen broccoli. So that's what that's for. Okay, my totals ended up being $994 for my big Sam's Club haul, then $70 for the extra things I got, and then $87 for my Walmart haul. I had actually forgotten to get cottage cheese and goat cheese. Belle and I have been loving goat cheese lately, and so my mom was in Sam's Club yesterday and called me and asked me what I needed, and I told her I forgot to order this. So she actually picked that up for me too. I don't know what, I was spaced off, I guess, or tired the day I ordered groceries, but that ended up being about $19. I got 2 of these size things of cottage cheese and 1 roll of goat cheese. So that brings my total to $1,170. I'm pretty happy with that. That leaves me a little bit for the mid-month. Of course, I still have to get some milk. So I'm right on the edge, but I was able to get some things for storage again. I keep sneaking those in there each time, which puts me right at the top. And I did get plenty of meat too. What is that dog doing? I got plenty of meat. So there's a lot of things I don't have to buy every time I go to the store. We have a lot of rice right now. We have a lot of dried beans, cans of tomato sauce and tomatoes and stuff. I didn't buy peanut butter. I didn't go to Trader Joe's. We had some garden things given to us too. So we have plenty of, this is a huge bowl of tomatoes and peppers, and we've already eaten a number of the squash. And also we'll be buying a turkey halfway through the month. We have most of the other things we need for our Thanksgiving meal. I don't have to buy everything every month, which helps a lot. It's kind of how it works out. Luka, can you check on that dog? Over here. She's over here. Anyway, overall I'm happy. $1,300. Uh-oh.
She's eating the bagels.
Did she open a bag of bagels?
Yeah.
Can you get them off the floor? Forgot I have a dog. We haven't had a dog ever, and now we have a puppy for the last few months. And once in a while I forget. I don't forget about her, I just leave stuff where she can get it. Nessa, don't be naughty. Don't be naughty, Nessa. You can't eat our bagels. We are doing something a little different this month. I decided to write out all the meals that we have, just so we can cross them off as we go. That way the kids can see exactly what is left in the week. It doesn't matter what day they eat what. For instance, breakfast, we'll work on this 1 box at a time. And so once we've had breakfast burritos, we'll cross it out, or maybe they want eggs the next day, we'll cross that out, and they'll see what's left in the week. The only exception I will say is we will always do bagels Sunday morning because they're easier to get out the door for church, but we're doing the same for lunch here. We have just snack ideas. There should be plenty of that for whatever they want the whole month. And then dinners, we'll just cross them off as we go. We got them all written down here. So just a fun little change just to keep things interesting around here. And I will put a good clear picture of each of these at the end of this video, because you guys always ask me for snack and lunch and breakfast ideas and dinner. So you can just see if you can understand my shorthand. And because I know I will be asked, the popcorn is actually what we eat on Sundays as well. We just eat our big meal on Sundays at lunchtime, and so at night we tend to have popcorn and snacks. Thanks so much for watching today. If you want to see the meals that we're making this month, I have them all planned out, and we usually meal prep them once a week and kind of show that most of the time. So you can stop back by our channel or subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. We would love to have you subscribe. Then you can see these meals in action. A lot of times in our vlogs, we show the finished product and we show ourselves making them, putting them together. So if you need some meal inspiration, we have some fun things planned this month. We will talk to you soon. Bye.